burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book.
Love, because God is warning us before it is too late that there is a place called hell, and that we need to enter his door and walk in the path he already appointed to enable us to reach that place called heaven. We can find that in Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 to 14, and Philippians chapter 3, verse 20. There are 3 points in how does the Bible picture heaven. Okay, number 1, this is a place without tears, suffering, mourning, and death. In the book of Revelation chapter 21 verse 4, he will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Number 2, this is a place without wickedness and evildoers. In the book of Revelation chapter 21 verse 27, nothing impure will ever enter it, nor will anyone who does what is shameful or deceitful, but only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life. Number 3, this is the place where God will dwell with us forever. In Revelation chapter 21 verse 3, it says, "And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Now the dwelling of God is with men, and he will live with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God." Now, next topic, when we should prepare for life after death. Again, I repeat, when should we prepare for life after death? In Luke chapter 16 verse 27 to 28, he answered, "Then I beg you, Father, send Lazarus to my father's house, for I have 5 brothers." Verse 28, "Let him warn them, so that they will not also come to this place of torment." In the above passage, the rich man begs that Lazarus be sent to warn his 5 other brothers that if they don't come to God and change, they will end up in the same place of torment where he is. He knows that his brothers are living in sin, as he did while he was still with them. So, when are we supposed to prepare for the place we want to spend eternity? Now, while we are still breathing. Don't wait for tomorrow, or it might be too late. The devil does not want you to believe that there is heaven and hell, so you will not prepare in this life. Number 6. How should we prepare for life after death? In the book of Luke chapter 16 verse 29 to 31, Abraham replied, "They have Moses and the prophets. Let them listen to them." And he said, "No, Father Abraham, but if someone one from the dead goes to them, they will repent." He said to him, "If they do not listen to Moses and the prophets, they will not convince them, even if someone rises from the dead." In the above verses, Abraham declines the rich man's request. The condemned man wants Lazarus to rise from the dead to warn and convince his brothers to change their sinful ways. But Abraham makes clear that there are already living servants of God who are preaching the message of salvation. And if the 5 brothers refuse to believe them, then there is no other way for them to be saved. How then can we prepare for next life? How then can we prepare for next life? We must listen to our friends and our relatives and other people who reminds us for the reality of heaven and hell according to the Bible. The next lesson will teach us how we can assured of salvation. So I suggest, let us not miss the next topic for us to be ready for the life ahead and for us to be the agent of this important message to others. Now is the time to be saved, and not tomorrow when you are already dead. God bless us all.